Coming up today on Studio 13 Live, it is chaos.
Oh my gosh, look at that!
But the good kind. We are taking you inside a local spin art studio where you can make all your creative dreams come true.
Plus, we're getting you ready for the weekend with a little bubbly as Pop Culture Champagne Bar joins us in studio.
And he is the star of one of the internet's favorite memes, where this kid is now and why he could soon be getting a big payday.
Then, meet the woman who looks so much like Taylor Swift, she gets stopped in the street. Can you spot the difference? Studio 13 Live starts right now.
I wanna see you smile, take you another mile. Don't gotta wait, don't gotta wait, don't gotta wait today. It's happening all around, like sunshine through the clouds. I'm gonna make.
Hello, welcome to Studio 13 Live. We are so excited that you're here with us today. Thank you for being with us. Our first week, you know?
Yeah.
You're the OGs. We love you so much. So excited to have you here. I'm Carly Henderson.
And I'm Maria Garcia, and it is Friday the 13th. So, are you superstitious?
I used to be superstitious. I actually had a couple bad Friday the 13th previously, but it's been a really long time. And I feel like, especially with my love for Taylor Swift, you know, she's really embraced the number 13. I don't shy away from 13 anymore. I sit in the 13th row on an airplane.
Look at
I'll go to the
you.
13th floor in an elevator. I'm not scared of it. What about you?
I am actually very superstitious. I have a bunch of weird little superstitions, but I had to let go of the Friday the 13th one because my son was born on Friday the 13th.
Oh,
and
way to take it back.
I know, I had to take it back, and it was the best day of my life, so how bad could it possibly be?
Yeah. I mean, probably not that day that he was.
I mean, like, it hurt that day, but it was still a good day.
Oh, that's amazing.
Yeah.
Yeah. All it takes is like a good Friday the 13th, and then
Change your
you're
mind.
back in action.
Absolutely. Well, we do want to know if you at home have any superstitions, so be sure to find us. You can send us a message on social media, Studio 13 on Fox. We love to see it. All right, well, we're starting off with some tragic news, unfortunately, out of Hollywood this morning. Tributes are pouring in after Lisa Marie Presley passed away last night.
Yeah, she was the only child of the legendary Elvis Presley. She actually suffered a medical emergency yesterday, and she was rushed to the hospital, but she didn't survive. Presley had attended the Golden Globes just on Tuesday. Everybody saw her there. She was there to celebrate Austin Butler's award for playing her father in the film Elvis. Now, Presley leaves behind.
Tonight will be a wonderful night for Elvis.
Yes, I hope so.
And have you gotten to know Austin Butler a little bit?
Yeah, I'm going to grab your arm.
Yes.
A lot, actually. I adore him.
When you first saw him, what did you think?
You mean in the movie?
Yeah, just saw him, in the role.
I was mind blown, truly. I actually had to take like 5 days to process it because it was so spot on and authentic.
Presley leaves behind 3 daughters, including actress Riley Keough. She lost her son to suicide back in 2020. Oh,
This is just awful.
so sad. It's
But you know, I have to say that I was on social media and you saw it there. A lot of people were commenting on kind of the way she was interacting with people and the way she was moving during the award show. And of course, in reality, we don't know that any of that is connected. But it certainly raised some eyebrows when the news came out.
Yeah, everyone was looking back at those videos and everything too. Yeah, I feel so bad for her kids too. I can't imagine. I mean, they probably thought they were going to have their mom for so much longer. So I'm just thinking about them so much today. Coming up in about 10 minutes, we're going to be chatting with our TMZ correspondent about some of the tributes that have been pouring in remembrance of her.
Prince Harry is ruling the bestseller list in his new memoir. He is just a really big hit, and actually, according to his publisher, Harry's memoir, Spare, sold more than 1.4 million English language copies the first day of publication. That's a record for that publisher, and in the UK alone, Spare has sold approximately 400,000 copies across all formats, according to the publisher. The only book to have sold more in the first day was a different Harry, talking about Harry Potter, and I'm actually in the middle of reading Spare right now.
Oh, you already are like going on it
already? Yes.
How do you like it so far?
I think it's really interesting. I feel like it's not the bombshell that maybe some people were some things are explosive, but you know, not this terrible thing that people were expecting. More than anything, I think The book is really kind of reiterating the fact that the press in the UK, especially the press that covers the royal family, is often saying things that just are flatly untrue. And he actually points out several headlines or themes that were popular at certain points in his life. And he says, well, that didn't happen.
That is wild. Yeah, just even watching the behind the scenes of the docuseries with Harry and Meghan and everything, we've both watched that on Netflix. Just seeing the relationship that the royal family has with the paparazzi is so interesting to me. And just to see how it's just so circular. They feed them the stories and then they get more press, and it's just wild. But Harry's really pulling back the curtain on that one.
He really is.
I don't know if I'm gonna read it. I mean, maybe I'll borrow your copy when you're done with it or something.
We'll get some drinks and I'll tell you all about it.
Yeah, I feel like I've gotten like the gist of it. I kind of pictured like what you're saying. I kind of feel like I got the gist of it from the explosive Oprah interview back in 2021, from the docuseries, all the interviews that he's been doing this week. One of my favorite things though from his interviews this week was when Stephen Colbert talked to him and he asked him if he watched The Crown, and Harry said yes, and then he asked him if he fact checked it, and Harry paused. You could tell he was thinking, should I answer this question or not? But he was like, yeah, actually I do.
Wow.
So a lot of Harry content, and I think we're gonna keep getting a lot more for quite some time to come. Do you ever get annoyed when people are so into their phones that they aren't even paying attention to you?
Say what?
Maria, come on now.
Sorry.
Well, one couple almost had their proposal ruined because of someone who wasn't paying attention. Check this out. So he got down on one knee to pop the question in Iceland, as you see here. But there was a tourist behind the couple that was pretty oblivious to everything that was going on. Look at that. She walks right up next to them, steps over the man's foot, and starts taking pictures of this beautiful scenery there. Thankfully, the now engaged couple took it all in stride. They thought it was pretty funny.
You know what? Kudos to the friend who was like trying to crop this woman out of the magic moment, but she would not be deterred.
So funny. When I was in Palm Springs a couple of years ago, I actually, stumbled upon, I was at the top of this mountain there, and there was a couple that was getting engaged. And I think they had just gotten engaged too, because they were all lovey-dovey together. There was like a blanket spread out. And I said, did you guys just get engaged? And they said, yeah. So it was so cute. I love seeing people when they're in that moment.
Yeah, it's so much love. I absolutely love it.
Did you have a public engagement or a private engagement?
It was private. It was a private engagement, and I was also pretty young, so I think we weren't advertising it a whole lot. But we were chatting in a park, and he proposed, and it's still a really beautiful moment that I remember very fondly.
We're gonna have to get the full story on that sometime. Well, that couple's doing a lot better than this couple.
Yeah. So everyone is talking online about a couple from Bosnia, and they were apparently having some relationship problems, so they each secretly turned to online chat rooms and started using these like little nicknames like Sweetie and, excuse me, Prince of Joy.
Oh my gosh.
And the two actually embarked on separate journeys to have online affairs. No. Well, unknowingly, they actually met each other, poured their hearts out to each other about their marital troubles, and then decided to meet in person. That's when they realized that they actually were meeting each other, which reminds me of that song, If You Like Pina Coladas. That is exactly what that song is about. But unlike the song, this couple was like, yikes, we should get divorced. And this is the best part. They got divorced because they were mad that the other one was trying to be unfaithful, but they were both
doing it. I don't know why they're getting divorced. If you ask me, they're perfect for each other. Oh my gosh. Yeah. Also, I didn't know that I guess I've never really dug into the lyrics of that song. I like pina coladas and getting caught in the rain. It seems like such a happy vacation song.
Yes, but
it's
not.
Song.
It's
People
about somebody trying to have an affair. Yeah.
Come on. Oh my gosh.
Well,
sounds like the plot of a Netflix movie or something.
Yeah, it will be eventually. The star of one of the internet's favorite GIFs, however you like to pronounce it, says he is going to cash in on his fame.
Yeah, so it's some point you've probably seen this little boy behind us right there. You know that one.
Cutie little face.
That little side-eye expression in a Popeyes restaurant. So that clip is back from all the way back in 2013. And now Colin Diners, that's his name. He's all grown up. He's actually an offensive lineman who plays football for Lake Erie College in Pennsylvania. And since college athletes can now sell their likenesses, which I think is an awesome thing, someone on Twitter proposed Popeyes ink a new deal with Colin. Popeyes responded and they said, quote, let's get this bread.
Yes.
So it sounds like Colin's about to finally get some money from his meme.
Look, I love a good meme, but it does make me sad knowing that these people's likenesses are used and they usually get nothing from it.
Right. I mean, it is for happiness for everybody, but still, like they're so famous. Everybody knows them. You think of the little girl with like the fire burning behind her and just all all the famous memes. But I do enjoy kind of getting the follow-up all these years later, like a decade later, we find out kind of what became of them, and I'm really happy for him too. Yeah. It's really cool. What is your favorite meme or GIF?
Okay, so I actually really love two. Let's see which one. There it is. So this is my actual favorite. Thanks for putting it in, Bavisha. I was afraid it might be too negative, but it's like, you know, whether it's work or life or kids or your relationship, when you got too much going on, but you're like, you know what? That's fine.
Yeah, everything's fine.
It's great. I love this one.
That's a great one.
What about you?
Gosh. Mine, let's see if we have it here. You'll see it. Yeah. I just love sending it when something great happens, when you're excited. It works for so many different moments. You could even use it sarcastically. You know what I mean?
I love it.
It's great.
Best way to use one.
Yeah,
actually.
Wolf of Wall Street action, Jonah Hill. Well, we want to check out some of your favorite GIFs, and here's what you said. Let's take a look at these.
All right.
I mean, anything with Dwight Schrute from The Office.
Absolutely.
Sign me up. He's so great.
I love that Bugs Bunny one, actually, when you're like, absolutely not, no way.
Wait, I've never seen that one.
Yes, so it's, I'm like dating myself, but it really is like the Bugs Bunny saying no, and I think you can sort of see it. So yeah, I love that.
That's great. Obama, he has so many good memes too.
Really
a lot of these I haven't really seen before.
Yeah, Shaq with the surprised eyes.
I feel like I've
is
seen the Shaq one. All the other ones are new to me though.
Yeah.
It's like everyone has their own world of memes that they're living.
Anything with Judge Judy, I'm game for too.
Yeah, she's such a queen.
Thanks for sharing with us.
Yeah, that was awesome.
All right, coming up, we are checking in with our friends at TMZ to talk about what is popping off in the world of celebrity entertainment, including an update on the GMA3 hosts, Amy Robach and TJ Holmes.
Yeah, but first let's check in with our friend Bill. Bill, what you talking about today?
Well, we have an exciting message today that's sure to grow on you. Get ready for the 40th annual Tacoma Home and Garden Show, January 26th through the 29th at the Tacoma Dome. With more than 500 inspiring and enlightening experts and vendors, you're going to get great ideas to transform your indoor and outdoor space. Meet experts from local nurseries and stock up on houseplants, bulbs, garden accessories, and more. Plus, learn about emerging trends in interior design and home renovation. And new this year, the Tacoma Makers Market, featuring artisans who followed their passions and started businesses during the pandemic, unlike me who played video games the whole time. Come see their talents and take home a unique handcrafted item. Ready for the best part? Opening day, Thursday, January 26th, admission is free. That's right, $0. Thanks to the good folks at Hunt Services who are picking up the tab. After that, it's $15 for adults, and kids 12 and under are always free of charge. And so is the parking, which is awesome. For more information, log on to TacomaHomeAndGardenShow.com. Now, back to the show.
Well, hello. Thank you for that update, Bill. Now it is time to take a look at what is popping in the world of celebrity news.
And for that, we are bringing in TMZ senior producer Charlie Neff. Hi, Charlie. Hello. Oh my gosh, we can't hear you. Maybe let's get our audio adjusted, see if we get that going. Hey, there we go.
There you are.
Yay, ladies, how's it going?
Good. So excited to be chatting with you here today. We do have to talk about a little bit of a sad story here. So as we're learning more about the tragic passing of Lisa Marie Presley and all the events that were leading up to her death, can you tell us a little bit more about what happened and the legacy that she's leaving behind?
Absolutely. So, yeah, I mean, heartbreaking news. Lisa Marie Presley passed away yesterday at the age of 54 after experiencing a cardiac arrest. So we broke the story that paramedics arrived at her home in Calabasas yesterday morning after a housekeeper had found her unresponsive at the home. And at that point, Lisa's ex-husband, who was also at the house, started doing CPR, and up until paramedics had arrived and they took over, and we're told that they did get a pulse on her before she was taken to the hospital, but sadly had passed away, later that day. So it's super sad. Obviously, Lisa Marie had such an amazing legacy. She was, of course, the daughter to Elvis Presley. She was the owner of Graceland, the most iconic house in history. And she even was once married to Michael Jackson. Do you guys remember that viral video of her kissing Michael Jackson at the VMAs? And she was also married to Nicolas Cage. I mean, what an insane life. And this really sad part about this is just 2 days before she passed away, she was actually at the Golden Globes supporting Austin Butler. He won for his role as Elvis in the Elvis movie, and Priscilla and Lisa Marie were there to support him. So very, very tragic.
All our love goes out to the family. That is just absolutely terrible. All right, well, now we're going to move on to some drama that just keeps on giving. My goodness. GMA3 host TJ Holmes and Amy Robach still in limbo as an affair investigation continues, but they are not backing down without a fight. So what is the latest on this?
Yeah, so TJ Holmes and Amy Robach have lawyered up and are prepared to file a lawsuit if ABC pushes them out or fires them in light of their relationship. So as you know, they have not been on the air for about a month, ever since it was revealed that they were in a relationship, consensual relationship. And we're told that these two have no idea why they haven't been on air. They haven't been getting any answers from ABC. And because of this, they have lawyered up both individually. They've hired pitbull attorneys, and we are told they are prepared to file a lawsuit if they are pushed out or let go. And they're even prepared to, file a lawsuit that involves race. Of course, they are a biracial relationship, and they are going to question ABC if they are pushed out or fired because of their relationship. They're going to ask, what other white couple has had this same experience with you guys? So this could get really, really nasty. And I don't know about you guys, but I love them on the air, especially when they were back. I think it was the day after the news broke. They had the highest ratings that they had in a very long time because people wanted to see their interactions together. So getting rid of them, I feel, has only hurt ABC. But of course, we'll keep you guys updated as the story develops.
Definitely. Yeah, it was so interesting, too, because they were on the air that week and they were almost alluding to it and joking about it that week. So it was kind of surprising when they took them off the air, and now everyone's just wondering what's going to happen. So thanks for filling us in on that.
Absolutely.
All right, TMZ senior producer Charlie Neff, thank you.
All right, still ahead, we are chatting with the owner of Pop Culture Champagne Bar. We're going to get a taste of their champagne flights, and we're going to learn about what pairs well with it.
And this is not a one-way conversation. We want you to join in, hang out with us. We are always happy to hear from you. You can find us on Instagram, Twitter, Facebook, TikTok, YouTube, Studio 13 on Fox.
I'm gonna make your day.
It is Friday, baby, and what better way to ring in the weekend than with a little bubbly?
It's going to be so, so fun. So we have Carolyn Holt here, and you have an amazing place that offers champagne, tasty treats, and you're in Kirkland, right?
Yeah, right down on Marina Park, right on the waterfront.
Oh my gosh. Tell us all about Pop Culture Champagne Bar. Give us a scoop.
Yeah, so Pop Culture opened up in 2021, but it's been living in my brain for about 9 years.
Oh, cool.
And so it just took wanting to find the right time and the right space and the right moment. And it just seemed like this perfect thing happened where the space opened up in downtown Kirkland. So, but I have loved the sound of popping corks and all things bubbly and all things pop culture for years. And so I was like, why don't we mesh the two? Why don't we have fun 90s hip hop music and pop culture?
That's so fun.
Art. I know pop
This is
culture
so up our
art
alley.
and everything sparkling. I have 75 plus different sparkling wines and champagnes by the bottle. I have 12 by the glass. I have regular wine and beer too, and tasty treats.
It's just a mix of everything
Yeah.
fun, and it sounds like a real blast. Now, you were talking about how you really do get just a mix of people. So who would you say should be visiting your place?
Everybody.
Yeah.
Obviously. Everybody. Our motto is all the fizz without the fuss. We want to be, we are unpretentious. You can come in by yourself. You can come in with your group of girls. I have a group of guys. I call them the Pop Squad that come in.
Yay, yes.
Yeah, and they drink all my Miller High Life, the champagne of beers. And so it's everybody. Everybody's welcome. Kids are even welcome.
Not for the drinking,
but
for the treats.
For the treats. And I do have
Kids love
Snapple.
cheese.
Yeah. I have a lot of non-alcoholic drinks too.
And you do, I was looking on your website before you came in here, you do so many cool pop culture events along with drinking too. Tell us all about those.
So we have so many events. We have a book club. So right now we're reading Spare.
Ooh,
so we'll get to talk about that. I know, right? We can talk. Yeah, we'll talk later. I have bubbles and Botox. So you come in and do Botox and then have a glass of bubbly afterwards. I am doing Bachelor Monday night starting when it opens. Yeah.
That sounds so fun.
So yeah, this will be the first time that we do this. And so we'll have special treats and drink specials and everything. And so we'll be open later to watch the whole episode. And then come Valentine's Day, I'm doing Drunken Love Week.
I love it.
Yeah, where we're going to do something different every day. Pop-ups from local boutiques, specials for Valentine's Day.
Beautiful. Let's start trying all this
let's
stuff
get going.
out.
So I'm pouring you guys the flight that I have right now. My flights change about every 6 weeks, and there's really no rhyme or reason. It's just what I think people want to try.
Yeah, as it should be.
Yeah, and it's everywhere. And it's everywhere from small little grower champagnes all the way up to the bigger houses. And so we're going to try a mix of each. So this one is going to be one of our smaller champagne houses.
Ooh, that's nice.
Yeah, extra dry, predominantly.
A real clink.
We finally got a
We
clink.
are terrible at clinking.
We've been doing these silent clinks.
I know.
And every time it happens, but we pop
There you
culture
go, pop
champagne
culture.
bar. You
We
brought
teach you
it
how to
us.
clink your glass.
This is
Oh my
this is
gosh.
so good.
And so, similar to when you go wine tasting, you still want to smell, you still want to look. We often pour our wines in regular wine glasses. I'm not a fan of the flutes, sorry.
Oh, okay.
Yeah,
okay.
the flutes you can't get the aromas because you actually want to smell because it is wine. So
It's
you
so
want that whole
good.
thing.
Can we try another one?
Yeah, of course.
So
Let me just-
good. I know.
Yeah, if you want to
I'm gonna
grab
have to
these
finish this
glasses
up.
right here. So we're going to taste one that's from a bigger champagne house called Champagne Collet.
Oh, so fancy.
Take one down and pass it around.
Yes.
Thank you.
Yeah.
And while
So
you're
this-
pouring, I just want to make sure that folks also know that you have these beautiful food here.
So we do every Sunday, we do something called Big Shrimpin', Shrimp Roll Sunday.
Names are so good.
so good. I just want you guys to see
It's a take on
this.
a lobster roll, but instead of paying those high prices for lobster rolls, which are phenomenal and worth the money, we decided to do shrimp, and actually it's created such a following that we sell out right away. So you definitely want to get in and you want to come in and try them right away. My husband makes them and he does a phenomenal job. So come in. We're open on Sundays from 12 to 5, but we usually sell out about 3 o'clock.
And you've got a cheese board that
We have
pairs
cheese
so
board.
well.
Yeah, so this is the cheeses that I think go well with champagne, and also other snacks that also pair really lovely. Fruit, always a great thing to pair with champagne.
Really?
Yeah, all fruits. I mean, even down to like apples and peaches and things. They pair so lovely. But my favorite pairing is potato chips and champagne. You need to try it.
I love chips.
Because
I'll have a chip anytime.
Yeah, the fat and then the acidity of the champagne cut together, it just create this like harmony.
Now, I know that everybody watching is going to want to visit you because this is just so cool. It's
cool.
delicious and casual and amazing.
Yes.
So we have more information on our website, fox13seattle.com. Just click on Studio 13 Live.
Yeah, we'll have to come visit you too. This is so up our alley. We love
Make
it.
a field trip.
Okay, coming up, we have got to look at the most wholesome video of Kate Winslet. She's going viral after she gives a pep talk to a child reporter. How cute is that?
Yes, and I am showing you art chaos, how to get creative and spin some art. We'll be right back.
Take you another mile. Don't gotta wait, don't gotta wait, don't gotta wait today.
Welcome back. Are we dancing because the song's good or because we were drinking champagne?
It might be a little bit of both, honestly. Honestly, that was fun. The rest of the show is going to be fun because that champagne was good.
It was. Thank you so much for joining us. We're excited to have you here. I'm Maria Garcia.
Hey, I'm Carly Henderson. And Maria, this is our last day together before you leave for vacay. She's coming back. Don't worry.
I am coming back. Maybe. I don't know. I want to have a good time. Yeah. I'm going to Hawaii with the family. I'm super nervous about a 6-hour flight with a 3-year-old, but toes in the sand is keeping me alive.
That's going to be so fun. I was going to ask what you're most excited about for this trip.
Just like chilling.
Just chilling,
I don't have anything to do. I have no plans.
Yeah.
And that's what it's all about on vacation for me.
I've never been to Hawaii. I can't wait to hear all about how it is.
Yeah.
I'll be following you on social media. Okay, so whether you're itching to create something beautiful yourself or maybe you want to let the kids in your life make a real mess, Maria here found something pretty cool for you.
Yes, I visited Art Chaos in Redmond and we got really, really creative. We got those creative wheels turning. That is a really stellar pun. You'll see why in a second. Here's a look at the colorful and one-of-a-kind good time.
Art Chaos. Well, it's in the name, and just stepping inside, you can see what's possible.
Cyril, talk to me about this amazing place. It's messy, and I love it.
Absolutely. So that's Spin Art Studio, Art Chaos, and we really like to get messy here. So it's one of the ways how you can express yourself. Everybody can make it, and it's always different. So you cannot make the same thing twice.
So let's take a closer look. Show me what we have here.
Absolutely. So this is our state-of-the-art station. We have a bike inside, which pretty much is the center of the entire mechanism. So when you spin this counterclockwise, the station starts spinning, and you would likely have a canvas on there. So the canvas is spinning. If you spin it in the opposite direction, it stops.
Am I going to be able to try this out?
Absolutely.
All right, I can't wait to spin this bike. All right, guys, with a little bit of movie magic, check me out. I'm ready to get messy. And I got my friend Alex here with me. Hi, Alex.
Hi, hey.
How long have you been doing this?
So we start this place in May of this year.
Wow, perfect. And it looks like you already have a lot of people coming to do some art here.
Yes, a lot of people.
All right, so we are starting out with a cup of paint. I'll get you to get a little close-up of it right there. And Alex here is actually gonna walk me through what I'm supposed to do with this. So we have this empty cup, and you're gonna show me.
So the first step will be the background. What you have to do, just like put your cup like this, and then slowly put it up.
Okay, don't gotta get crazy, just flip it over.
Yep.
Okay, here I go.
Perfect.
Okay.
And
Do it.
slowly put it up.
Okay, here we go. My childhood self loves this.
Then we start to spin. So the max speed here is 60 miles per hour. Now that is a spin. Once the background is all done, we start adding more color with squiggles and circles, and then we spin some more.
You can change your paint any moment. So if you work on it and you like it, you can keep it. But if you don't like it, you can like easily cover it by different colors.
And my painting took on a couple of very different looks throughout the process.
So
oh my gosh, look at that. I love it. It feels like a real cool person is gonna tag it. You know, not me, somebody else.
Come here and have fun with our paint and canvases.
Beautiful. Okay, Art Chaos in Redmond. It's really been a blast.
Oh my gosh, that was so cool.
So fun.
So much cool art there. Yours turned out beautifully, by the way.
Thank
It was so cool. What are you doing with your art now?
You know, I just really want to be able to enjoy the fact that I did something that was not hideous because I'm not a painter, but this really allows you to express yourself. And the best part is that I really think that I can take my kid back there and make a mess, and you don't gotta clean it up, you know, so that's the dream. Art Chaos is open Thursday through Sunday, and it is $37 a person. And if you wanna check it out for yourself, you can head to fox13seattle.com and click on Studio 13. We've got more information posted there under links.
Very cool. That's a good price too for a good time and some art, you know? All right, question for you. How do you pronounce the name of this car company behind us? Well, it turns out, well, what do you think?
I don't want to say. I have a story about it though.
Okay. I would say, I know in America we say Hyundai.
Hyundai, yeah.
But I used to live in Korea and it's a Korean company,
So
so I know we say Hyundai.
Hyundai.
That's how they say it there. It sounds
right.
ridiculous, so I don't say that. But
no.
even in my head, I know that's how. Okay, anyway. It turns out a lot of people have been saying it wrong, and the company launched an ad telling people to get it right. Take a look.
Search Hyundai.
You have arrived at your destination.
Hyundai.
If you think you know our cars and how to say our name, maybe it's time to think again.
Hyundai, not Highland Eye.
Oh, it's Hyundai, by the way.
Hyundai. Search Hyundai.
It's the dawn of a new Hyundai.
Hyundai. Got it. That's a great ad. The brand says that Hyundai better represents the global pronunciation and also reflects the Korean heritage.
Okay, so here's my story about this. A couple years back, I was buying a car, and the car salesman really was talking to me about Hyundais, and I thought, this poor guy is mispronouncing this. How embarrassing for him. I won't correct him. But I was wrong the whole time, and I am finding out years later.
Well, I'm glad you found out. People mispronounce your name all the time, too, and it has a little bit of a different pronunciation originally. Talk to us about that.
So I get called Mariah all the time. I say Maria because I think most people can get their heads around that, but my name is actually pronounced Mireya.
Mireya.
Yeah. Oh, you can do it.
Thanks. I took Spanish in high school.
It's a Spanish name, but it has that rolled R, so it throws people off. And then some people who, thank you so much, and you say it beautifully, so I appreciate that. But some people who try say Medea, and that makes my skin crawl. So Maria is fine.
You just, Americanize it.
Yeah, just
for everyone.
I accept this one.
Okay, we'll take it. We'll call you whatever you want us to.
Thank you so much for that. Well, coming up, we are taking a look at what everyone is talking about on TikTok.
Including the Taylor Swift lookalike who looks so much like her. She actually gets recognized on the street.
That's wild. So see if you can spot the real Taylor. That's coming up.
Take you another mile. Don't gotta wait, don't gotta wait, don't gotta wait today. I wanna see you smile. Take you
It is time for TikTok, where we talk about what people are talking about on TikTok. Did you get that?
Very easy to follow, so I'm sure they did. For that, we are bringing in our social media expert, Justine Baker. Good morning to you, Justine.
Hi, good seeing you.
I'm so happy to be here.
Yeah, what do you have for us today? I hear that there's a lady that looks a whole lot like Taylor Swift.
Yes, so I know you guys are big Swifties, and there is this lady on TikTok that looks exactly like her. Her username is No It's Ashley because she has to constantly remind people that she's not Taylor Swift. So let's take a look at the video.
It's just Ashley. It's just Ashley.
Taylor, I love you so much.
It's just Ashley. No, seriously.
That is such a bummer.
Ashley Leachin is a married mother of two, but Swifties say she's a dead ringer for the pop star. One of those fans spotted Ashley as she walked on the sidewalk when he stopped her to ask for a picture. As the fan became emotional, Ashley and her friend tried to convince him that she wasn't Taylor Swift. She gets stopped so often that she just decided to embrace it. Now she has a big following on TikTok.
Oh my gosh. So here's the thing. I saw on TikTok that there was a musician who wrote like a little tune, and this woman used it in a TikTok of hers, and then the original poster shared it again and was like, oh my God, Taylor Swift shared my song. And everybody was like, no, it wasn't her.
But if they never find out, then she'll just make their day, right?
Right.
You know?
Yeah. Come on. It's a tough sell. I don't know. They look very much alike. I think it'd be hard to tell apart.
They do. So, of course, I wouldn't be me if I didn't quiz you guys.
Oh,
so let's see if you guys can spot the difference.
Okay,
let's take a look.
Oh my gosh. Wait
a minute.
Who is? I don't know. They're both. I'm gonna guess the real Taylor's on the left. But it's very close.
Okay, I'm cheating a little bit. I follow this woman on TikTok. I'm pretty sure the one in the dark T-shirt is not Taylor Swift.
Okay, so The real Taylor Swift is the one on the left.
Yay! We are real Swifties.
We are real Swifties.
Oh my goodness.
wild.
That was hard though. It is tough because if I hadn't followed her, then I don't think I would have known.
I also feel like the way she does her makeup and like style though, she kind of leans into it, right?
She
Don't you
does.
think?
I'm not a big Taylor Swift fan, but I knew like from the red lipstick and like the bob, she was definitely trying
she's loving
to.
it.
Yeah, she's loving it.
Hopefully she gets some cash from that, you
Right?
know?
Maybe. All right. Well, you're also talking to us about a trending filter on TikTok. Tell me about it.
Yes, so there's this funny filter right now where people are using the filter to make people's eyes go closer or far apart. And I had the pleasure of pranking you guys this morning.
You sure did.
Let's take a look at those videos.
Do I do it? Okay.
Yeah, so tell me about today.
Today was. Oh my God. Do I do it? Okay.
Yeah, so tell me about
Oh
today.
my goodness. You got me good though. I thought you were asking me to do something. Well, it was for work, but I thought it was like for, you know, just a regular for work thing. And I really was like, is my body dysmorphia so bad? Nope, that is a filter. You got me good.
You caught on pretty quick though.
Yes, I did. I know where my eyes go.
Let's look at Carly's.
Okay.
So, you got any plans for the weekend?
My best friend is coming. I'm really.
You genuinely scared me so much when I saw this. That is a real scream, everybody.
Oh my goodness.
Oh my gosh. I was like, yeah, whatever you want to know, I'll make a video with you. I'll tell you about it. That was great.
No,
Justine,
you got
thank you
it
so
good.
much. Thanks for coming by. Come see us again soon.
Of course.
We'll TikTok more.
We love a pun. We love a pun.
All right, coming up, a young reporter gets nervous while interviewing Kate Winslet.
Yeah, wait till you see how Kate helped calm down the nerves. So cute. We just love the song.
We do.
We
We
vibe
love
to it
it
in our cars, you know?
Yeah, I do. I actually do.
So, you know, we were talking about Titanic yesterday.
Yeah.
Well, today, Kate Winslet in the news again for just the sweetest, most wholesome reason. She was comforting a child reporter with a pep talk before their very first interview. So listen to this.
It's my first time.
This is your first time
Yeah.
doing it? Okay, well, guess what? When we do this interview,
Yeah.
it's going to be the most amazing interview ever.
Okay.
And do you know why?
Why?
Because we've decided that it is going to be. So we've decided right now, me and you,
Yeah.
this is going to be a really fantastic interview.
Okay.
And you can ask me anything that you want, and you don't have to be scared. Everything's going to be amazing.
Okay.
Okay, you've got this.
Yeah.
Okay, let's do it. This is your first
So
one.
this interview actually aired on a German broadcast, and the video has more than 1 million views.
It's
on
just the
Twitter.
sweetest thing.
It's so cute.
Yeah.
And let me tell you, movie junkets are nerve-wracking. Even as an adult professional who works in this industry, you go, they're usually at a fancy hotel. You're like, you only have a couple minutes and you need to make this content be so good for your audience. So I get nervous going to those, but if a celebrity said that to me, and even like this young kid who's like very early at doing this and is so excited, you would just be put so at ease.
And I just feel like Kate Winslet is this kind of person who doesn't let herself get jaded, because I know that being in that industry and doing these interviews, and you know, in some cases getting asked the same question like 10 different times, it can be a little much, but I love that she kind of stepped back and was able to care for this child and help them have a good experience. That is just so incredibly sweet. I really love seeing it.
I know. I feel like she's teaching her the art of manifestation too.
I
Like,
know.
This is going to be great. It's going to be awesome. And how much better, no matter what happens, how much better do you feel going into a situation feeling positive about it, you know? It's just a gem of a human.
Yes.
We love Kate Winslet. Oh, so good. Okay, coming up next, we are kicking off the weekend with food and wine pairings.
Your girl is excited. A French wine scholar from Princess and Bear Wines joining us. That's next.
I wanna see you smile, take you another mile. Don't gotta wait, don't gotta wait, don't gotta wait today. It's happening all around, like sunshine through the clouds. box. I'm gonna make your day.
We're heading into the weekend, so it is time to talk about some delicious wine and food pairings.
Yes, we are so excited to have Ioana Booker here with the Princess and Bear wines, and we are so excited to chat with you today.
Same here. Thank you.
Yeah. So you have a tasting room, and this is the only place where you can try wine from the south of France. Is that right?
Correct. We import from south of France, the region named Languedoc and Roussillon.
Oh.
And in South Park, the neighborhood of South Park, it is the only tasting room where you can taste these wines before you buy them.
Very
That is so exciting.
Yeah.
Awesome.
Where are you all located?
So we are in South Park, very close to the Boeing Field in Cloverdale Business Park.
Oh, okay, cool.
Yes.
Got it.
And I kind of, well, first of all, beautiful accent. You could sell me anything. You could sell me anything.
Just say it and we'll take it.
But you obviously are very knowledgeable. So talk to us a little bit about the wine that we will be trying today and its pairings.
Of course. First of all, I want to tell you a few things about the people who are behind the business. That's the Princess and the Bear themselves, Carol and Steve Madwell, and a picture here of them. Right there.
Oh, right here.
They lived in Seattle for 40 years, a former surgeon and a former lawyer that retired to the south of France in Languedoc about 5 years ago. They discovered this amazing region that they fell in love with, and they wanted to share these beauties with their friends in Seattle. So from sharing with friends and family, it became a business. They are sorting these wines from all over the Languedoc and Roussillon, from very small artisanal style independent winemakers, send them here to Seattle, to this unique place, the tasting room in South Park. Most of the wines are organic. A lot of them are from female winemakers.
Oh, I love that.
We love
That's so
it.
great.
We all do, and we are very proud of that. That was just happened.
Yeah.
Oh, it was a coincidental.
It was a coincidence. Yes.
Beautiful.
That we found out about a year after we were importing the wines.
So just a very interesting anecdote there.
Yeah.
So let's try some of this good stuff.
Please.
What is this?
This is the sparkling rosé Cremontin traditional method that has our own label. Can I pour you some?
Yes, please do, please do. Thank you so much.
Organic and hand harvested. It is coming, as I said, from Limoux. This is a region where the sparkling was actually discovered in 1520. Beautiful bubbles. That
so good.
Awesome.
I'm so late to the rosé game.
I love
we
a
went.
good rosé.
We were drinking wine last weekend, and I was like, the rosé is my favorite of everything.
It's so good.
I don't know why I haven't been drinking rosé all my life.
Rosé is
so good.
a wine that should be drank the entire year. It has nothing to do with season.
I agree with that too.
Now, I am not very fancy, so what would I eat with a rosé?
So we like to pair our wines with everything that is accessible for everyone, traditional eaters, vegetarians, and vegans. The salmon roulette is amazing on a cracker with this sparkling rosé.
I'm gonna give it a try.
Get in there.
Also, very easy pairing is popcorn.
Oh my gosh, I
We
love
don't have
popcorn.
it here right now, but
that's
popcorn
fun.
is always fun, and it makes a lot of sense with this delicate and beautiful sparkling rosé.
You like the pairing?
I love it all, honestly.
good.
It's so yummy. All right.
Let's do
what
another
else
one.
are we trying?
Okay, let's do another
Keep
one.
this party going.
Domaine Cayogotron Villa Lucia. This is an outstanding blend of Grenache Gris, Grenache Blanc, Marsanne, Roussanne, and Viognier. It has a touch of oak in the vinification. Each grape, is vinified separately and then blended together. Is organic and is coming from 5 generations of winemakers.
So obviously we love organic because there's not pesticides and chemicals in there.
Correct.
Do you think it tastes better too?
It is not proven that it tastes better, but it is proven that it is more healthy.
Yeah, way better for you. It tastes really good.
And what would be, what would be a
does
good
go
mix
with?
here? What would we eat with this?
You would eat with this the Parmesan cheese and the olive Marcona almonds.
Ooh, and those are good.
Of course, the grapes, they go well with all the wines all the times.
Grape on grape.
A good refreshing in between tastes.
Love it. This is so good.
This is such an amazing blend.
It really is.
Delicious.
So good.
These are people who work very hard to bring these wines to life. We call our wines root to sip. The people who are working the land and planting are also the winemakers.
And tell me about hand harvested, because you mentioned that earlier too.
Hand
What does that mean?
harvested, they don't use machines. A lot of the times, these are domains that are high up in the mountains, and the tractors, machines cannot get there. So they use their bare hands and cut the grapes off and put them in crates, and by hand take them to their very nearby cave where they take care of the wine.
Leave it
So
to
it's
a woman
very-
to get it handled, right?
Well, let's try this last wine here before we have to say goodbye. What is this?
Cinso from domain Allegria. Allegria means joy, so they are bringing a lot of joy to the table in their wines.
Should I have that cup?
Yes, of course. There you go.
And I have
100%
been
Cinso, organic and hand harvested again. And there is the picture with the family that
Is that this one right here?
Is owning this domain. 5 beautiful kids with a young couple that are making this wine.
beautiful.
What does this go well with?
This one will go very well with any of the charcuterie and also the truffle cherry covered chocolates.
So yummy, and we will be trying those in a minute. Now, if you want more information, you can certainly find it. Try all these delicious wines. All you have to do is go to our website and click on Studio 13 Live. That's fox13seattle.com.
Okay, let's talk about what's coming up next week. We've got a lot going on. So, Monday we don't have a show. There's, sorry, going to be basketball all day long.
Yes, and on Tuesday, Carly's learning how to fly a plane. We finally get to show you all about that. And then we have Lucky Envelope Brewing stopping by to talk about their culturally inspired beer.
Yeah, very exciting. And then we're also going to be making some cocktails with Mezzanotte.
And I will be on the beaches of Hawaii. Sorry, guys, but we do have a mystery guest as well.
All right, thank you so much for watching. Go out and make today an amazing day.
Yeah, I'm gonna make your day.